Hello and welcome to this video tutorial for Redhaven Outline. This is the second of a set of 3 tutorials for the report format section of Redhaven Outline. In the first section we covered the basics of exporting, particularly how to open the dialog, how to select the report format, and we began customizing the report. At this point we talked about how Redhaven Outline has 2 parts to each outline, the outline part and the attached fields part, and how each of these can be selected and exported in their own special way. Let's go now to a report. By pressing F4 I can open the reports dialog and we can look at how to customize the outline nodes. Here is the example, and this is some global options, the name, the notes. Again, these are not reflected in the outline, but they're useful to keep track of what the format is for. The global options, the scope of the nodes, only the visible nodes in the branch, or all of them, or just the single one. This is all. Whether to exclude the inactive child nodes or not, usually you exclude them, and whether you export the nodes and or the fields. And here it's only the nodes. In this tutorial we'll be talking about how to format the nodes and not the fields. So let's go back to a more traditional default font. I'm going to make it regular, and I'll leave it at 12, but I'll make it let's make it navy. Okay, so there's what it would look like. Oh, and by the way, if you like it and you want to export it, just press open in word processor. It will open that report in your default word processor. This is what it looks like in Microsoft Word. Here you can do editing, you can save it, rename the file so that it doesn't get overwritten later, and print it out. I'm not going to save this right now. Alright, let's look at other options that are related to how the outline side of Redhaven Outlines are displayed. This is the outline node bullet and numbering options. Here's a number, and this can be changed to a bullet, and these are the different options that affect how this appears. First, the number or bullet mode, just one, which means that there's just one number or bullet before each node. None, as it expects, there's no prefix, number or bullet, or what's called a dot chain. 1 point, 1.1, 1.11, 1.111, 1112, 1212, and on. So each of these shows where in the whole outline that particular node exists. I'm going to set it back to just 1, which is the normal. The divider is what exists between the prefix and the node text. \T represents a tab character. Let me put another one there. \T. Now there's 2 tab characters if you want. And I can back that out, and I'll put a few spaces and maybe some dashes. There they are, right there. So the divider is what separates the prefix from the node text. Set it back to its normal condition. Now the sequence is what these prefix values are. Right now they're all numbers. MLA is another option. Modern Language Association. Roman numerals, capital letters, then 1, small letters, and on. So this is how the MLA outlines are formed. I've got here another one with that looks pretty much the same, but if you go down further it would be different, deeper into the outline. And here's bullets instead of numbers. So a bullet there, circle, square, small square, and on down. If you want a different set, you can press the edit list and make your own. Make your own set and define each level. The title position. The title is the top node, and here it is only a part of the outline. But I can make it a centered title, and there it is, using reports to export information. And there is 1, 2 Roman numerals. So these become the top of the outline, but this is the title of the outline. Or you can have it a left justified title. So the title is there on the left. Let's leave it as centered title. So these options relate to the title and to the prefix and how the prefix appears. And I'll save that. I'm going to go back here and make a small change to the report. As it's important to realize that for the node title, and the text of the node title appears in the node, there's two sections. There's the section before the pipe, and there's the section after the pipe. And as it displays, the section before the pipe is normal text, and this is bold-faced text. And we can use that in reporting also. So let's go to the reports, hit F4. Node layout options. I started the report without selecting the right top for the report, so I'm going to close this here. Go up here to select this, which is going to be the top of my report. Now go back and edit the report, and we get a much bigger thing. I can put blank lines around the nodes, above the node, there they are, or below the node. In this case it doesn't change, because if there's a blank line above the node, it's actually below that node. Node indentation. Now the primary indentation is the indentation from a parent node to the indentation of a child node. 36 is the indentation of one tab character in this setup. If I move it over here, it moves it way over. If I move it to 0, they all line up. There's no indentation. But 36, let me get it over here to 36, is the normal 1 tab. The paragraph indentation is how much word indentation when there's word wrap. If there's none, this word wraps to the same as the primary indentation. You can make a hanging indent, or if you line it up, if these are the same, then that appears the same. Let's close that. Now, next is the formatting options for the outline, different outline levels. An outline level is the level of the particular node. This is level, the first level. These are both first level. This is a second level. That's a second level. These are both third level. And so you can use colors from the report, what it is, or from the outline. If I hit from the outline, then these colors come from the outline. You can use styles from the report, from the outline. Default font characteristics for each node. The default size is what it is, but if you wanted to make it from larger to smaller, I'll just choose this here. The title is large, this is smaller, that's even smaller. Likewise, let's make the colors different. That's one color. The second level is another color. You can also have styles. Bold, underline, italic, normal. So here's bold, underline, italic, normal. So each level gets their own style. This is a quick and easy way to give some variety to your outline. Let's open this in a word processor and see what it looks like. So that gives you some variety. Let's close that. Let's go over to MLA. I've already done this in MLA. This is what it looks like. Let's open that there. Again, if you didn't like this, you could go into the MLA and change this back to default or something. Make it whatever you like. You can edit all of these. And that is all we're going to do for the formatting of the node fields. The next tutorial will be on formatting the fields. Thank you very much.